Whoa, let's get it. All right, there we go. What is up? There we go. Let's get this shit going. Right? Right? No? Maybe so? Horn ready. Man, oh man. Music's cool, but I don't know if it goes with it. Change up a little bit for this guy. Where are they at here? Arcanist Guild? Alright, let's go to the damn Arcanist Guild. Sound is so loud, man. Sound is so loud. Hey, to the lower decks. Damn those lower decks. Damn those lower decks, my man. Oh, this one is not as good without creamer. Man, how do you do this with heavy whipping cream all the time? Do this with heavy whipping cream. Still need coffee to stay awake. Maybe I need a lot more. I don't know.
I'm gonna switch computers. I'll be back in a minute.
I eat, man.
How's it going?
What up, Chuck? Hey, what up, Cryo?
Not much, man. Getting sick, you know.
Don't be doing that now.
What?
I know.
You're all
Shame.
quiet tonight. You talking all quiet? You want to keep everybody asleep?
I was reading.
Nah, they're like a Florida away from me. I just always seem to start quiet when I'm on.
Yeah, then you get so freaking
I
pumped.
was not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It actually might be me. Hold on. It was me. Disregard. I keep turning down that channel. It's on Discord's on the same channel I use for like work meetings. And like
Right.
in Teams, I can't adjust specific people's volumes. No, I'm not drinking a dessert, man. It's Black Rifle, but it's just with whipping cream in it, heavy whipping cream, and I don't know. I do like to put creamer in it when it's cold. No, I don't put it in when it's hot, but when I drink cold coffee, I do certainly put. Because drinking cold coffee is always watered down by ice, so. Whatever. As long as it gets me all pumped. Haven't been in Final Fantasy for a little bit, man. I just didn't bother playing while you were gone. Simon was working like a dog. Oh.
Simon, what?
Simon was working like a dog, so you were out. So I was like, yeah, well, we went to the high seas.
And with that,
Oh,
I
yeah?
believe we are
How's
ready to
that?
proceed.
Good. Man. The new expansion is really good. And as soon as Charles is able to, he's in chat. As soon as he's able to, we have a couple more quests to do for
Let us
the
be about our
Pirate's
business
Life
then.
stuff.
The next patrol
Nice.
may not be so credulous.
Yeah, you'd like it. There's a lot more puzzles. It's like actually story stuff.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque?
I haven't played my Xbox in a while.
You're not at all as
Yeah, well, there you go.
described, you know.
I was just talking to somebody in
so much as a single
the
compliment
guild I'm
since we
in
set
for
out.
this game.
Yeah.
They were talking about they were playing Overwatch,
Tell
and
me,
I was like, God, I haven't
did you
played that
find
game
the
in
wilderness sapling
forever.
for your charm? Or are you holding it in
I
reserve?
have it on my
Probably
Xbox.
Probably not gonna play it in forever. You're almost you're almost 40 in the game, Charles. You're closer to 40 than me in life too, so.
Well, call me
Look
old-fashioned,
it.
but when I'm risking life and limb
Man, that
infiltrating
text.
the Imperial Castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades'
Yeah, we will also have more people to
motivations.
join us. Let me shoot this over. The text on here for chat, man, is black. That's not very useful.
I see now
The-
where Alphino gets it from.
Because I can see the fact that you're typing.
It is true.
Not the fact.
Not in the way you think.
Or not the words that you're saying.
15
I
years
lamented
passed
it, though.
when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ulda. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it.
What are you giggling for over there, huh?
And her father was killed. I feared
20
she
minutes
would
even
never
start a
recover.
game.
But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift,
Ageism. No, it's
she
not
did not
ageism.
flinch
I'm
from
just speaking
responsibility,
facts. There's nothing
but sought to guide others on the path.
incorrect about that.
She touched the hearts of all around
See,
her.
now I changed it and fixed
Mine,
it
Louis
according to
Soir,
this, and it
every science.
stopped working altogether.
In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future.
Like how that works? Fix something, stops working.
She had so many dreams, and I would give anything.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure
What are you working on, Cryo? Can I get some
Fair
dungeons
is
and shit
fair.
in today? I don't know.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I
Even though it
knew
doesn't
Yeah, we can do
not
that.
a
Yes.
day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope,
No other tool that works. Even to restream.
and neither will
Gotta use
I.
OBS.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Heidelin's intervention
I've been switching
will lead
computers,
us
he
to
said. It's because you said I'm almost 40, Chuck. That's why. Without other context. You didn't say, my Dragoon, or in Final Fantasy. You just said, I'm almost 40. That's all you said. That's why it came up. God, man. Now we're close to. What have you been working on anyways, Cryo? You said you were doing extremes and stuff.
I've been like doing some mounts and farming some mounts and doing some extreme harder content.
You go.
Today I was off all day today, so I finally jumped back into the story. Started playing that and some dungeons, and I've been working on leveling up some alts. So my scholar's almost level 60, and I'm actually getting a little more comfortable with healing now, and dropped my tank off a cliff, it seems like, because I haven't really touched him in a couple weeks. Ever
you
since I
don't
started
need to.
healing.
You don't need a tank. Just Simon and me, you're fine.
It's nice to have all rolls up, because it's been like the trial or the extreme trials I've been doing. I've been actually healing them.
Yeah.
I haven't been DPSing them, so it's been kind of cool because I've never done any difficult content as a healer in any game.
That's right, we talked about that.
You know, just typically leveling dungeons in most games.
Yeah.
So I tried like the Crystal Tower. I tried that first, and then I just started jumping into Extreme Ramu and Extreme Titan, and we did Extreme Shiva.
Word.
So lots of fun. And then I was just working on the glamour stuff, making all my characters look nice.
Have you played any other game recently?
No, not at all.
Really?
Nope, no sir. I don't like, other than like the first week that we started playing ESO, I don't think I've played a different game since.
Wow. Hey, good on you for dedication. I just couldn't do it. I know Chuck and I, we're hopping, man, everywhere.
Yeah. No, it's typically the way I play games though. Like I'll play them like straight for like 4 months, or I mean, depending on the game, I guess. Like some single player games, you can't play them that long.
Then what? You never
finish
play
by
them
that
again?
point. It depends if I go back to them, right?
Well, don't burn yourself out on this one.
I mean, it's been a month. in a bit now, a month and a week.
Almost 2 months.
I just paid my month subscription, or had to repay.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
I've only been subbed.
Oh, right. Yeah, you started just after.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like the end of June. That's when I started.
No, but it's been a lot of fun. Just because so much of the older content is
Useful.
useful, right?
I'm skipping through the hell on this story though, because I want to get to Storm's Blood stuff.
See, I've been actually enjoying the story between Heavensward and Stormblood.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure
Even
it
I
is.
just play games different ways.
Yeah.
But now, like, I was doing the, like, most of the cutscenes have been voice acted, and there's been like some entertaining story points between here and there. Whereas ARR, like the post ARR part, was like everything was irrelevant until like 90% of the way there to like the 100% of the way, and like they just chucked it all in there. Whereas this one, I feel like there's been like a couple different plot points throughout.
Man, you keep touching your mic with something. I don't know what it is.
Don't worry,
I'm moving around while I'm talking.
Oh. Be very animated when you talk?
Not typically.
I'm just curious. I can be.
Not as much as I've seen some people, but I mean, I guess
Not a bad
depending what
thing.
I'm talking about, some things I am, some things I'm not.
Not a bad thing. I'm just, you know, I'm on camera all the time.
Oh, I got one. What?
And you're not, so I don't know. This is what I mean. Like,
Right.
I don't have a comparison. Well, the guy said he was just switching computers. I don't know where the hell he went. It was like right before you logged in or hopped in here. He's like,
Yeah,
let
I
me
heard
switch
him say
computers.
it
Oh,
before
yeah.
I left.
All the way down at the bottom of the zone. Because I like for all of us to get together and just do something. I know he's still working through story stuff. He hasn't finished, like, the main...
Yeah, my story quest on right now is called Winning Over a Worm. And I have to do a dungeon called Sorkai.
Okay.
Is where I'm at in the story.
Okay.
I don't know if you're ahead of me or behind me.
Probably not ahead of you. I'm on the Word of the Mother. Take a break from the story. And just like did some dungeon stuff with you, and then I didn't play at all while you were gone.
Yeah.
Not because I didn't. I don't know. There was one night, like I was really tired when I hopped on, and I don't know if you were at the cottage or not, but I was really tired and I hopped on Final Fantasy and like nobody was on. I just immediately was like, man, I'm just gonna go play Razer Nations for a little bit.
I logged on after you.
Yeah, probably.
I think that was like the day or a couple days before.
Yeah. So I logged on Razer Nations and then I was there though all night.
Right.
All night. Yeah. It just, I don't know. Sometimes I can't be in the mood for one of these games, especially alone.
Yeah, see, that's why I joined an FC or a guild. Just because then I'd always have someone to hang with and talk to.
I still would feel the same.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like there's so much to do in this game that I'm not getting bored because I'm kind of switching between, like, if I'm bored of the story, then I'll go level an alts, or I'll go check out the golden saucer, or I'll go, like, I tried out fishing. Fishing's kind of cool, which I've never enjoyed any crafting in any game.
No, I'm not arguing that if there's enough to do. I don't disagree. I just, you know, you gotta be kind of motivated to play sometimes.
I'll typically have a game when I'm playing a game like this that is kind of like my switch between. Like I'll jump between that and this. Typically it's Arena, but I just haven't touched Arena since, as I said, like the first week of playing this. I played Pokemon, or the Pokemon Unite for a little bit, but that was just kind of like anytime I wasn't around my computer, I had my Switch. I don't know if you and I had talked about that, but it's
A little bit.
similar to like League of Legends.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't talked about it. I saw it. I'm waiting for it to come out for
coming in?
mobile.
They're gonna wide
So
swing.
it should be in September.
Right. Yeah. I was just
Because
playing on my Switch.
yeah, because I want the kids will really like it. So I'd like to play that one with the kids for sure. Be a really cool tablet game.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of fun. Like, it's a very dumbed down version of League,
Let's be honest, man. League of Legends,
which would be
is-
great for kids, right?
League of Legends. It is the League of Legends itself is dumbed down until you're like high level
Ow.
strategies.
You don't
But
have to
But what I'm saying, like, this is even less.
oh yeah, well, Pokemon card game is really
Okay,
low
I'll run
level
around
too.
with my classic.
Like, there's no aiming in this. You just auto target the thing closest to you.
Most
or
of
the
them,
thing closest to you with the lowest health.
that's pretty. Yeah, that's mostly because it's a mobile game too. That's a big piece of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because it's not on computer, so you can't select who you want to jump to.
Yeah, on the Switch
And
would
then,
probably
like,
be okay.
there's no
but-
towers, which kind of sucks. Because, like, that was the thing I
Oh,
liked in
hold on.
League, was that, like, you at least had safety
Yeah.
under your towers.
Yeah, League and
Whereas
Dota
this,
has
there's
that.
nothing.
All
You
right,
have, yeah, in this you have, like, a little zone that's kind of like your tower, and if you run in and out of it, you gain a shield every time you run
I
into
didn't know
it.
I picked-
But the shield's like bare minimum, so if there's like 2 people or 3 people around you, like you're going to die, no matter what. So it's it's very swingy. Games last only 10 minutes, which is kind of nice because League games can last 50 to an hour.
yeah, and you got to remember mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I played
Sorry,
Mobile
Bob.
Legends Bang Bang a bit. Because that's the mobile version of League of Legends, basically.
okay.
The knockoff of it. It's really popular on Facebook, so I tried it out, and it's kind of the same thing. I mean, you have towers,
80 on
but like really, you have 10 to 20 minutes. I just unlocked the anti-tower. That's where I'm at in the story. You want to do it quick?
Is that a dungeon?
Yeah, you've already done it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm 12. I just checked. I'm 12 story quests past you.
Okay.
What are you playing as?
Tank.
Okay, I'll just bring my ninja then.
Woo.
Actually, no. I'm going to. What
Right.
level is it for? Sorry.
60.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah, I will bring my ninja
Oh.
in then.
Ed,
I was gonna bring my healer, but my healer is only level 58.
you ready?
Yep.
Anti-tower. Chuck, man, you plan on hopping on at all, or are you just hanging out tonight? I know you gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, I did do the anti-tower. Yeah, you and I were gonna look at the trial, or not the trial, the raid.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Right.
There looks like there's 2 of them. I have the Void Arc and I have Alexander, the Fist of the Father, which I know Alexander's a big one.
ow.
I don't think I have that one yet. Going to bed soon, Chuck? Alright, I understand. I understand.
I still want to try the coil of Bahamut as well.
Yeah, I have, yeah, okay, I do have Alexander and Void Arc, okay. I don't have a quest for Alexander, I don't think. Maybe I do.
I never saw one. I think it just unlocked. Unless the quest isn't.
Oh, it's in
named
the
Alexander.
zone. That's why. I think it was, yeah, it's after the dungeon we did there.
What's it called?
I don't know the quest name, but it's in the zone I'm
Aw.
in. I don't know, the one with the witch.
Yeah, I have a bunch of different stuff that I need to finish just to like get rid of the quest.
Don't eat.
Ravanian Hinterlands. Is it disarmed? Let's see. Disarmed. Yep, it's disarmed. Quest name.
I don't have that one.
It's from the quest that you do here in
Where
the
we go?
Hinterlands. The Hinterlands.
The only one I have in the Dravanian hinterlands are an overgrown ambition, which
Have
is
that one
to
too.
Mocane's or
Yep.
Arborton or something.
Have that one
Yeah, I
too.
have a bunch of I have a bunch of quests to do different dungeons that I haven't actually done yet, but so if you want to do that, you can do a bunch of different dungeons.
Yeah, I thought you might have had Alexander by now.
I have it unlocked. I just haven't done.
I think you get it
I don't
from.
have the quest.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll fly to the Hinterlands and see if there's someone to pick it up.
Maybe. I know from the picture because it's like that. You know that giant shield that's in the middle of the zone. It's like a gigantic bubble that's like blocking.
Oh yeah, there's like a giant mech inside of it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the raid.
Oh, that's Alexander.
Mhm.
Okay. I was starting to do a quest in there. I must have maybe just got distracted halfway doing it and didn't pick up the next one.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
happens often.
Yes.
What? What? What?
Ah, my
I'm
God!
so sad.
Found it.
Who sounds
Oh,
more
yeah,
sad,
it
her
was-
or you?
Hmm. Hey, welcome back. We just started a dungeon because I thought you gave up.
No, I had hatched this thing a while, and it finally told me I had to.
And now you're all quiet. I'll turn you back up.
I'm actually
I'm on my better
surprised.
headset.
And you're what?
When we,
I'm on my better headset.
Get it.
I'm surprised because when we were playing ESO, I had to do an update every week, and I don't think I've really done one on this game.
You have. There's been some, but they usually do them and they have server outages with them.
And they're usually small updates, they're not big damn patches.
The last big one was when they redid like the server stuff.
It's kind of cool that I can max out the frame rate of my monitor.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
I can on max with this game now. No problem.
You couldn't before?
I could, but it wasn't quite. It wasn't stable, I guess.
Yeah, you weren't running 165 frames a second. You're probably like 80 or 90.
Yeah, now I run 144 all the time.
Oh, you only have 144 hertz monitor?
Yeah, 1440. Why, what resolution you at?
1440p
There you go. Good man.
at 165 hertz.
Yeah, I just haven't upgraded monitors for a couple years.
I did until now.
I'm still on my 32-inch curved monitors. I like my curves. I feel as though the difference between 144 and 165 is negligible.
Just pure bracket fucking ranks, buddy.
Yeah. Now, 60 to 100, I think, is a huge difference.
Yes, it is. It makes it a lot smoother.
Yeah. Like, my phone is 120 hertz now, and the old iPhone I have around the house for iPhone stuff. I mean, those are still 60 hertz, and it's a good 60 hertz, but damn, does it feel like 60 hertz. Something I didn't really notice until I used, I've always been using high refresh rate, but specifically on phones, I never really noticed it. Because all phones were 60 for the longest time.
Pretty much.
I went and spoiled myself, and look what happened. How you been, dude? You been working too much, or what?
Oh, let's not get into work.
I was just curious.
Sorry.
That was
We
a
had
yes or no
discussion
question.
about you today.
Oh, did ya? I have not heard anything about me.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it wasn't a good one.
No, it was good. It was just me and Scott just kind of figured out placement.
That'd be cool.
I thought you guys used to work together. Oh.
We
Why are
did.
we talking about each other now?
Huh?
Well, long of it is I'm in a pickle. I've got 4 Linux admins and then a junior IT guy that's just starting out. Most of my damn domain is built around Windows. I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah. No, I've been security for the majority of my life,
Only split 135.
but it is
Yeah, but
Windows
you know
based.
what it's supposed to. You know what it's supposed to look like.
Oh,
That's where we're screwed.
yeah. I got trapped in that. Level up! Ding!
What level are you now?
62. Yeah, man. No, I mean, definitely not talk. No, Simon, we used to work together when I worked in California. Simon was still in the Air Force, and then when he got out, I
It's missing your mom.
did what I could to help him get onto the team.
Now I'm trying to return the favor.
Well, I'm in a different pickle than you were at the time. You were at the I'm ETSing and don't have a job right now. Pickle. I'm just spoiled and want to change pickle. You know.
Yeah, you're talking about that before, and
Oh yeah. But if nothing happens, nothing happens. Maybe I'll just, man, let's just become YouTubers. Throw it all.
yeah.
Oh man, if I could.
I spent the day basically building an architect diagram of how I want a network to be laid out.
Yeah,
What hardware I want to use.
that's good. How much say do you actually have in that?
Oh, they bought it.
Good. The worst thing is when they ask you for your opinion, and then you spend a lot of work on it, and they're like, yeah, but...
Yeah, now I have a petabyte of VxRail flash.
That's just a lot. Is that how much you're moving?
No. I'm only moving 600 terabytes.
Well, you
Hey,
always
man.
need room. You always need room for expansion on that.
Oh, that's just one cluster.
Give her name.
I say I built my database cluster out.
Yeah? See, he said let's not talk about work, but he actually does want to talk about work.
Why did you recording that?
Because on the actual work side, you like that stuff. When it's just the actual doing and not the everything else, right?
Yeah, I hate the bullshit.
Yeah. You like the actual doing of it.
Yeah, except for this whole Teams bullshit that they pushed on us.
You have to jump into teams now.
I like Teams.
I don't mind it. I've gotten used to it. I've worked in it for 2 years now, though.
Yeah,
MS Teams? Yeah.
Yeah, I was used to Slack.
You guys got in early.
Yeah. When I got hired, which was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just hit my 2 years in May. Yeah, they've always used Teams since I've been there.
That's
I know
cool.
it was new to them when I started. But I guess they're like a Microsoft. They're a Microsoft partner or
Yep.
affiliate or something
Yeah.
like
But we are too
Who
now.
the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
So
So
it's like Office
that's like
365,
the really stuff.
SharePoint, the whole
that. Yeah,
deal.
we have all that. Yeah.
What's up with these Stardust dudes, man?
They just sit there for a bit and then they explode.
Not cool.
Yeah, they just limit you.
Bastards.
figured out how to do materia.
Did ya? I thought you just drop it on.
Oh yeah.
No, you gotta go to a materia melter.
Oh, like in that story quest that you're forced to do?
Yep.
I haven't touched it since.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be useful, I guess, if you're stuck somewhere, but I mean, there's always more gear, right? So you never actually have to.
Yeah, I always just feel like waiting until max level for that stuff.
Yeah.
But it certainly helps. There's no doubt about it.
I did it just because a lot of the material that I had is just old shit that I'm not going to use, and I'm like, well, why not?
That's a good
That's
point.
true.
Yeah, there's a lot that is like +5 or something on mine. I'm like, by the time I'm 80 or whatever, I don't care. It's gonna be low level
Oh,
crap.
yeah, Marshall.
It's gonna be like plus 700 or something, right?
It stacks
I
like
think
wild,
this is
dude.
the one that. Yeah, I think this is the one with the dolls that I was telling you about the other
Oh,
day.
probably.
Oh, bad nade, I'm sorry.
It's like a creepy dungeon. It's like an Alice in Wonderland kind of deal.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything's just like very out there. Weird.
I had to do Heaven's
What's that?
Ooh, that one's a good one. That's
Chemical Research Facility.
Oh, yes, you're almost there.
almost there.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
Sorry,
the
lads.
end.
yeah, that's the end of the main
I did
story.
it.
After the trial, there's a trial afterwards.
Yep.
I like that dungeon though.
Yeah, honestly. Okay. I
Thank you.
think my
Was a lot
favorite
of fun.
dungeon is the vault, though.
Really?
Yeah, so far.
With like the
With the knight.
yeah.
I like the aesthetic of it. Not
It is
necessarily
cool.
like the boss fights
Sure.
as much. There are definitely better boss fights. But
Yeah.
I like
Might
the
be cool on hard.
sunset and yeah, that'd be sweet. I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah. Then I
Yeah.
see. I see what you're saying though.
It reminds me of Dark Souls a lot.
And it is really on brand with like Ishgard and everything else.
Oh yeah, it looks so nice. I love it. Although there's so many dungeons, it's hard to kind of just choose one. But I just did that one today and it stood out. Stood out again and I was like, oh, this one's kind of nice.
Well, at least I can say that.
Ow!
Oh my god. I don't really like any of the Realm Reborn dungeons
Oh,
that much compared to the Heaven Sword
Yeah,
dungeon. Oh,
they've definitely improved a bit.
yeah. I'm glad to see that. They weren't bad, they just were okay.
Yeah, like I think they would be fine for their time when they were made like 11 years ago. But
Right.
yeah, people's expectations have definitely gotten a lot higher since then.
Certainly, yeah.
I'm going to jump over to a different channel for a minute.
Whoa, you're just gonna leave us like that?
Well,
I got
cryo.
a project manager that's like one of my good friends. She's
Oh.
on her own Discord.
Hey.
Okay, I guess as a
Oh.
woman, it's fine.
That's the one I invited you to, Bitter.
Oh, well, I didn't know what was going on. I was getting my stream ready.
Oh. Yeah. I'm going to go over there for a minute.
Alright. Yeah, you sent me a Discord link with no context. I was like,
Just join this.
I was like,
Join this advertisement.
What's that?
So join this advertisement. Click on this for spam.
Eat it.
Let's see.
Just like my swords.
They're so glowy.
They're so glowy. I just like with that they're blue, and then they turn red when you wield them. Yeah, the fucking doll bitch. Creepy ass bitch.
Watch the cutscene. Alcabrina? Cool. Cool.
It's an interesting fight,
You're loading.
from what I remember. I was too busy screaming at you, being like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?"
I really thought
Gonna go around AoE and shit. Anybody have one of those doll phobias? Hop on in. Quiet stream tonight.
Was it?
See if these ones get kind of popping.
How are your Battlefield videos doing?
Not bad. I've just been doing cuts of the live stream.
Yeah, I watched one.
Did ya? What'd you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not your kind of game either, so.
I don't mind watching it, but like, the one I watched, it didn't start at the beginning of the game. It was like
No.
halfway through.
It's not
And then I
about.
was, like,
It's not about the
confused.
match. See that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like posting a whole match is kind of like more boring, I figure. Because every match is a match. Like you probably just want to. I think most people just want to see the fun parts.
Yeah, you can do it as like a highlight reel, I guess.
Yeah, mostly like stuff that's interesting during the stream itself.
My thing with YouTube though is it's so easy to fast forward. That like I've been watching Asmon's like 2 hour and 40-minute Heaven's Word, literally basically like a walkthrough. Like there's no cut. Like he kind of trims it a bit, but like nothing insane. And I'm basically just like skipping through to which I'm on her side.
What?
Okay. I was mind controlled for a second. There.
Oh, okay. No, I do it too, so I don't get mad if anybody else does. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
just
trying to
find
get
if they're
stuff.
larger, I can just kind of jump through them.
Yeah. Some of the
I think
Battlefield
your
stuff has been
naming
tests.
conventions need to be better though.
What's that?
Like one of them was just like Dead and Bitter. I don't know what it was. It was something like that, but it was like the name of your channel was in the title.
Yeah.
Short one.
But, like, is that good for like an SEO perspective?
SEO is not as much the issue. SEO
I'm
is
just thinking like your channel's already pretty like would be easily searchable.
yeah, but you have to
Whereas
think
like
about
wouldn't people be searching for like back into Battlefield 4, 4v4
Right.
match or whatever,
crashed.
something like that.
right. So you put in. So it depends on if it's a stream or if it's a recorded one.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a stream. I don't know. I'll have to check
Stream
it
names
again.
are always
I
gonna be
watched
different.
one.
Well, because you're gonna see something like a lot of clip ones are usually the name and of what the clip is about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So from like an SEO perspective, it's not really an issue because right now the channel doesn't have like a recognition to begin with. So if it's something,
Well, it wasn't more of like following a brand. It was more or less like being more descriptive of what you're doing.
yeah,
'Cause
well,
the one I watched was Bitter and Zeta BF4.
yeah. Let me pull.
It was 5 days ago. There's 9 views. It was 9 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's a clip only because it's 9 minutes.
Yeah, it was clips of. Yeah. 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 Sometimes I agree with you, like on what you should be what it is. Sometimes name is just a name as well. Sometimes name actually has really nothing to do with the SEO. I found that out very sadly. Because unless it's getting pushed, not really getting SEO'd. The name and the file name has very little to do with it. The description and the tags have much more to do with it.
Here we go. I'm just thinking like when I search into a search engine on YouTube, it's typically like what I'm wanting to watch. So like
Yeah.
it'd be 4v4, Battlefield 4, basically would be the top things.
Yeah, but it would be in the tags. Matter.
I
Yeah.
just haven't seen many videos on. Oh, there's Mero.
And alone. Her voice silent once more.
No, I agree though. Like
Just walk past me.
if you have like, do you do a lot of SEO for your stuff at work?
For those weekends.
I'm getting into it.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely take some suggestions, or if you want to get in on some SEO stuff. It's not the make or break for these channels, but it's always like marginal improvements kind of thing. Like the SEO is not going to launch you into something, but the SEO is going to give a leg up.
One word.
So click-through rate is sadly a thing, which is why you might see I'm actually been starting to make thumbnails. I don't personally even like to make, but they do better.
Oh, 100%. I literally click on.
Yeah.
I find most of the thumbnails I click on are ones that are like big yellow text
Yep.
with easy to read things.
I had one of the big yellow text ones today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's only 3-something minute video. It was a clip from
Before there was life. In the depths
that I
of
chop up.
ethereal
So what I do,
light
Let me know what the file size is, and I'll
they're
try to throw
huge.
one together for you.
dwell.
for the thumbnail,
Yeah.
I'd love thumbnails. It's just 1280 by 720.
And the balance
I'll write
was
that down.
broken. Thus
Yeah,
was
I'd love some
I
thumbnails, especially some standard ones for like going
unto
live
the
and stuff
distant
like that.
heaven,
Like tonight, I just threw on like the
forever
standard
remain apart.
Storm's Blood picture
Jet
because
Seven?
That's what you're playing, right?
well
Sun
because
star did we
I actually made a
crowd,
thumbnail
but
for
ours
Sea of
could
Thieves,
flames chance
What did you say it was,
Upload
sorry? 1280 by.
720.
across 10 and 3.
So I actually made one for Sea of Thieves, and like once you upload one, and when you want to go live again, if you want to change it, you have to like replace it with something, delete it, and not have a thumbnail. Because normally
Right.
YouTube auto generates thumbnails.
Zodiac
So
longeth to
yeah.
be made
And that's why
whole.
those fucking. That's why people are always like posing for like a couple seconds before they actually start streaming.
yes, because the first thumbnail it puts on when your stream starts, especially on Facebook, is like within the first 5-10 seconds. And it's super
What
late.
was that Alexander quest that you were talking about? I'm gonna see if I completed it.
Disarmed.
Disarmed.
Thus do they rejoice in their ardor.
There was some quests I had to do in the zone for that.
For each month.
The only quest I have available to me in the zone right now is that
Which dungeon?
like an overgrown ambition Saint McCollum's
I
Arbitorium.
think I started it in the town,
Seven
like the main
times
town. It's one of the
have
blue
they
quests.
succeeded.
Those weird little freaking
7 times.
kobold.
I just started one called Top Marks. It was bringing me to Ishgard. I don't know if
7
that's what.
times.
Honestly, don't know. I mean, you can do the dungeon, which is good. You just
Oh,
don't have a
no.
quest for it.
I have disarmed inside Idleshire.
The
There you go.
ashes cannot be suffered to continue.
Does it say go do Piss Alexander?
This
Guess
is my final.
I should read that.
What are the mother stuff?
Yeah, the Fist of the Father can be accessed via the Duty Finder.
Keep for this a little bit.
It's-
I'll try to tank it. Fuck it.
That's why I couldn't find it though. It was in
What's
Idleshire
in
and not
it?
in
I will return you to
the
shore
Juravanian.
ethereal.
Makes sense.
Do you want to do the dungeon or do the raid?
Raid.
All right, sounds good.
I'm waiting for this
Yeah!
cutscene to finish, so.
Blessed
Yeah, sounds good.
Woo!
Go forth and seek.
go forth and seek.
Yeah, man, I'm all about if I could get some more thumbnails. I'm trying to do, if I can, clip out things. Monday through Friday kind of clips. For the streaming channel. What's funny though is my other channel, I get way more views on for videos I posted months ago.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But it's only like 36 subscribers, but I get like hundreds of views from
Yeah.
1 or 2 videos all the time. So, I mean, obviously that means I need to make some more content for that channel based around that stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's the other channel I linked you to that with like the mouse shit I was doing.
Yeah, I'll have to click on it.
Well, the mouse thing was just kind of like a review thing, but it's weird because like, well, not weird. It's just interesting. I think people cared more about camera stuff I was doing than about like tech review kind of stuff I would do.
The mother.
So,
I'm not sure I understand.
I mean, timing's probably part of it as well, because got some equipment early, like right at release kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's always a big thing. Especially like, I don't know. I know you like the games you like and you'll play the games you play, but newer games typically do better, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just because no one's seen them for the first time or whatever.
Yeah. There's like, there's two camps to it, right? Like newer games get you people in, and sometimes they stick around, or you build a community over a specific game that's a little bit older.
Which is difficult for you because you switch games so often.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sanity's
you did.
sake. Well, that's why I think that as long as
Like,
there's
you need to
enough
change
on
your
there.
Font.
Oh yeah, the font. This is slapped together. I did it in GIMP.
Okay. I don't even know what GIMP is.
What? Why would
I've had Photoshop since like day one.
Spoiled Adobe people.
Are you saying
Look
she's
it up.
gone?
Look
I've
up
had
GIMP.
Photoshop since high school.
Look up GIMP, and not in the sexual way. I mean it. It's very powerful,
But that cannot be.
and it's
GIMP.
Not now. Not after all we have accomplished.
so yeah.
GIMP
I'm,
versus Photoshop is the first thing that pops up.
yeah. See. Yeah. No, I'm very amateur with photo stuff. You know, I'm very amateur with it.
Must you be
But-
so ungentle?
Well, let me know what the next video that you are planning to put up, and
Well, there's one coming out tomorrow. I already got a thumbnail for it. It's not great, but I got another one Friday, and I won't have any for the weekend get published, but I'll publish more. I'll have them scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, what I really would want, if you're able, is to make like a few different going live kind of ones. Does that make sense? So like,
I don't even think I've seen a going live thumbnail on YouTube yet.
well,
Just because I haven't watched very many live things on YouTube.
well, Twitch and Facebook do them all the time as well. It's not necessarily going live. Like, it doesn't say something like going live, but you know.
Is it just like the screen that sits there, and then there's like the timer countdown that goes?
Yeah,
down?
I'm not doing that shit. No. That's actually
Is that kind of what you're talking
no,
about?
no. Like,
Yeah, cue us up while we wait, or while we talk.
dude, I'm still in a fucking cutscene.
Oh my god.
I'm skipping it.
It might be important. Who knows?
You never are. I'm kidding. I accept my next piece of the quest.
Like, I skip cutscenes typically when they're not voice acted. When they're voice acted, I assume they're important or like somewhat important to the story, so I'll watch them. But I'll skip some of the other ones when I'm just like, oh, I know the durability of one or more of your pieces of gear is low. Huh, really?
Huh? Really?
I guess I should fix that.
Whoa, Jesus.
Sorry.
No, not like a going live. How to put it? I don't know how to word it. No, I don't have. I can't really think of the example, but one that you would use for going live, because you need to put something up, right? So it would be like one or two for Final Fantasy nights that are just kind of standard ones, or one or two that are Battlefield nights. Urgency. You get what I mean? Like that would just kind of be like the default ones. Because making one for every single night, dude. I'm one human. I can't.
Yeah, you're a full-time streamer.
Well,
You're not making enough money to pay someone to
making
make these
zero
videos.
money.
Yeah.
Negative money, technically. So it cost me money to do this stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, if I could get, and I could hook you up somehow, you know, when we're all done. But if it's like, you know, just if there's like a couple standard ones for like Dead and Bitter, Final Fantasy, whatever, Battlefield, Command and Conquer kind of stuff like that, that would be cool in general.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't know. Do you have like things like that where you just like they're things that you should charge people money for, but they just like it hurts you so much that you just like,
Want to do it anyway?
like, I'll
No,
fucking do it for free because I can't stand looking at this.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I just
I don't mean to be mean. I'm just
no, I just installed GIMP yesterday and just started throwing some shit up there because there was nothing
Yeah.
up there before.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like all the other ones on there are actually just clipped from the actual file
right.
because they auto clip. And you get to pick like one of 3 to auto clip, and I picked the one that looks the least shitty of the 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm with it, man. No, I understand that if it, I'll say this, like if it becomes like a regular thing, then of course there'd be
I'm scared.
transactions, right?
As no need to worry about it. It's just more or less.
I do the same thing with IT
I
stuff,
want you to do
man.
better.
When I do consulting for friends and shit like that, it's like, you know, honestly, I charge a shitload of money an hour for this, but you obviously need help. It's like one of those things, you know, like.
You're not gonna make any money until you grow, so I'll help you grow.
There you go. You're investing in the long term. Yeah. No, but it is actually, it does seem to be growing pretty well. Tonight, I don't know, nobody's on. It's weird, but it's also Final Fantasy, and it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
But, here, I'll just send you
I think, honestly, like, I've seen so many of these fucking videos now that are just like, I played WoW for 5 years. I played WoW for 10 years. They get so many fucking watches and likes on them.
bandwagoners,
Ridiculous.
Man.
You should just join the bandwagon. Make one, say your opinions on the state of the game, like what you've played so far, and just see how many views you get.
You're right.
I've literally watched I've watched somebody's like 50 videos now. 50 to 60 videos now. All because
Oh god.
it was the first one I saw that was like, I'm a 15-year WoW veteran.
Oh,
I'm gonna start playing Final Fantasy. And he shows like the first like couple hours, basically he like sums it up and shows like different portions of the story and what he did basically throughout that, like his first day in Final Fantasy basically.
Okay. All right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And like I've watched 60 of his videos now because of because of what he did.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been watching a shitload of Asmongold now, and I like the guy. I didn't initially because I was like, he's. I've heard so much that he was an asshole and like he was a shitty person and toxic and stuff like that. But like, I actually really like the guy now.
I think
my only issue is he does not fucking like the videos that he reacts to. So he's watching these videos and like giving his opinion basically on somebody else's content.
Yeah.
And he's not signed in. So then he like watches the video and then like goes away, like shuts the video off.
That's fine. No, that doesn't bug me. No, that doesn't bug me at all. That doesn't bug me at all.
No. Off somebody else's content that at least likes the video.
But he does show the video name and who it is the whole time.
Yes, and he puts it in.
So he is very specifically advertising that video. But if he logs in and like, I think here's what I think it is. I think that if he logs in, there's a few things that happen. One, he's gonna be tempted to make actual comments on it. Okay, like actual typed in comments. Two, the biggest thing in them all is it changes what you watch. If I'm gonna react to a video, and
you don't want to watch that video or any videos.
If I don't want to follow that guy, yeah, and now it's gonna be all over my fucking feed because I watched it, and I watched 5 videos of this guy to react to him, and it's somebody I don't even like, but. I get what you mean, but I do think that the advertisement, especially when it's a video that he likes, I think the advertisement he's giving is so much more worth the one like that he would have boosted the algorithm with, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. I was actually going to ask your opinion on that.
Yeah. It doesn't
I was thinking about it the other day while watching Asmon.
PewDiePie does it all the time too. PewDiePie generally doesn't, if you watch him react to stuff, he's not actually logged in. Pretty common. Right. Pretty common, and I think that suggestions is a big deal, a big reason why. And the ones that are logged in are usually logged in on a different account, like myself. I use like this Dead and Bitter channel just for this stuff. I don't really use it for I do use it for watching when I forget that I'm logged into that channel, and then that channel gets flooded with recommendations when I'm like looking up OBS stuff, like, oh man, why isn't this thing working, or like DaVinci Resolve questions. And then all of a sudden my YouTube feed on that channel is flooded with DaVinci Resolve tutorials. Which is not bad, but it's, you know, it's a thing, so.
See, I was going to ask you about that, though, because, like, I've been watching a lot of Asmund and him reacting to different people. Typically,
God.
then, seeing as I've watched the video through Asmund's video, I won't go and watch the video on that person's page. So is it actually advertising, or is it deterring me from going to watch it twice?
It's still advertising. If he liked the person and then the general chat agrees, then they will very likely click on that channel and watch more of their stuff. But you're right, because this is the argument that the record companies have against streaming music. Is that if I have 10,000 people watching me, which yeah, that's not happening, but if I have 10,000 people watching me and I'm listening to somebody on Spotify, that's only one listen on Spotify, but 10,000 people listen to it. That's the recording the recording industry's argument, and it's a solid argument. It's very hard to argue with, right?
I disagree, though. I think it's different.
I think with music
Very
it is a
much
little bit
so.
different, but the fact of like Spotify gets paid per listen, right? Fractions of pennies per listen, the record company, right? And so their argument is that, well, really, if 10,000 people were listening to it, then why don't I have 10,000 streams of it going? But really, one guy was listening to it, and 10,000 people listened through that guy's stream. That's their argument for it. They're saying they're not getting enough money.
I think their
know.
argument's wrong.
Well, why is it wrong?
Because it's different for the videos, compared to the videos. The video, I'm deterred to go watch it because I've already seen it. With a song, if I listen to a song on your stream and I like that song, I will probably go listen to it like 5 or 6 more times and show a couple different people that song.
That's a good point. But
I probably would have never heard that song ever before.
Yes.
I wouldn't have seen it.
But
the other thing is,
you never would have heard of that creator either, though, if he hadn't shown you.
True. So, but now that I've seen him, like, so I haven't gone and watched that specific video that he reacted to.
Sure.
But I do know that guy's name now, and Asmund has reacted to like multiple of his videos now.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if I saw one of his videos, I'd be like, "Oh, I know that guy." Like, I'll click on his video and see what he's talking about. So
yeah, like Belluar is one of those.
Like, I had no idea who Belluar was. I had no idea who Zeppla was. I had no idea who Josh Stripe was. I had no idea who Rich was.
Sure.
I will probably click on every single one of those people now because I know and have seen them through Asmund's channel.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I didn't go and click on their videos when he reacted to them. So I think it's like the initial like you're not getting, but like you're getting a brand.
I think he's still getting it though in the end. Yeah, that specific video may not perform amazingly well.
But
in
future
that
ones
case
will because I know who you are.
Yeah, that's very likely. But I do get what you're saying. Like, it can hurt and it can help. I think there's no good answer to this though in the end, honestly.
I don't know though, because like my things with songs is when I'm watching a stream, I'm not listening to Spotify at the same time.
Sure. No, I agree.
I'm listening to whatever you're listening to. So technically, they're not listening or missing out on views, at least from me, because I wouldn't be doing that anyways. But it's
no, you're right.
They do it.
That is the streaming side of arguments, and I agree with that. It's the same thing as pirating. Most people that pirate shows and movies wouldn't have watched that show and movie in the first place. They wouldn't have paid for it to begin with. Right. Yeah. That is usually the argument, and I don't disagree with it. But I think it's on scale, right? The scale of things is different.
When
so
the
like,
true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault,
I don't know.
I don't know. Yet
it's a weird industry. All of it is.
Of peace between man and dragon.
Because I like the idea of the streaming side for advertisement, because it puts something in front of a lot of people that normally wouldn't be. I'm with you there. Like, a lot of these games. Oh, I'm gonna tank a raid I've never played before.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So, is it records in general? Like, any type of music will be auto, like, whatever the
DMCA
terminology
strike,
is,
yeah.
DMCA'd? Any music at all, or just specifically artists who have said that they do not want it?
Specifically record companies that say they don't want it.
So is that why, like, some people will get new and upcoming artists and take their songs and only play their songs on their channel?
Yep. Because the
That'd
artists.
be a great thing, right?
So that's what Stream Beats is.
for them.
Most of the music that I listen to on stream is that Harris Heller dude, Alpha Gaming, that he started a internet record label. Was loud. he started a record label for that same exact reason. He wanted DMCA-free music for streamers and YouTube creators. And what he did is he hired a bunch of musicians to make music for him. So basically just like would buy the beats and stuff from these musicians, buy the rights to them, and then put them on Spotify. And he's made a bunch of money just because of that.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. A lot of SoundCloud people will do that. You can buy songs from people because they would rather have the advertisement than the money in the beginning. So you would buy like an album or a group of songs from somebody who does beats or whatever for that reason. Yes. Donna disrespected that.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's why he has specific artists that he uses, and then he always does like a support the artist thing, because he has some on there that
Hey, just stand back a little bit.
yeah, that just like work with him and give him rights to play their stuff on there, which I think is cool. I think it's cool, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think it's ideal for both people.
yeah, but to go get Metallica to do that, good luck, right?
I think that's why EDM would be so popular.
Yes.
Is because EDM listens like sounds typically fine by itself, and I'll go and listen to brand new EDM artists if I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Whereas typically, like in normal bands, I would only enjoy like one of their songs, and then I wouldn't go and like I wouldn't enjoy the rest of the stuff that they play.
Yeah, like I'm listening to some hi-fi stuff right now.
Ah.
So I don't know why I need 2 tanks in this fight, so we'll see. Man, my game is really loud right now. Turn it down in the last time.
That's louder than normal.
Yeah. I didn't start recording for this part.
Yeah, I think this would have been a cool video.
Well, yeah. Start now. I do like to record because I can get a lot higher quality, and I get different audio channels. That's the biggest reason.
Right.
So I can cut out certain sounds and stuff. If I just download the VOD and try to edit it, it's fine. It's lower quality. It's still okay though, but it's not. I can't like, you know, lower somebody's voice on Discord or raise my own, things like that. Did the other tank just take? Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, did the other tank just take him? That'd have been so lame.
I didn't realize there was 2 of them. I was
What?
only fighting the one that whole time.
Oh, he just came down.
Oh, okay.
He like came off the assembly line. I'm gonna have
Was
to.
that it?
I don't know. Yes. I'm gonna turn down the sounds here. Oh my god, it really was it.
Oh god.
What?
Must be one of those things where they split it up into whatever, like 8.
And I hit that.
Because Coils of Bahamut is 12. It's split up into 12.
Yeah, that was kind of lame. Kind of lame. I'm gonna lower my.
I don't know who does Asmon's
Videos?
his editing. His editing, it's really nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I was watching some of his trials, like his harder content, probably the best way I've ever seen harder content done. Just like in general for like MMOs.
Yeah, I would like to have a lot more time to edit. Generally, mine are rushed.
Yeah, because like say he got like 17 attempts in there until he finished it.
Mm-hmm.
It would go from like
All day.
100%, and then like the second try would start at like 80%, and third try would start at 60%. Like it would start like where the last attempt finished.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because you don't need to see
And shit.
100% to 80% all over again.
See, but I don't. He has to have hired somebody at some point now.
100%. He's making so much money off of this.
Well, and not just that, but I mean, time is a real thing, man. Like he does so long.
I think he streams like 16 hours a day or something.
Yeah, there's just literally not enough time to edit anything himself. Like he's recording and just dumping files onto wherever his editor is.
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Giddy.
Oh, unlocked a new one.
Oh, you skipped this?
I skipped whatever the fuck they were saying. Yeah.
Weird. They still didn't, guys. You know, I would love to get to a point where I have an editor. I've been trying to talk my brother into it a bit.
Flash. Text me.
We got another dungeon?
Yeah, the cuff of the father. I think it's gonna be like 3 or 4 sections.
It's fine.
Unless it's like coils.
This is like the actual story dungeons, though, I thought.
Cause this would make sense. It's in the middle of the fucking. So maybe this is like similar to Crystal Tower.
I wonder.
Comparison.
Because, like, it's not in the storyline, but... Alright, so it's... Steel and Steam?
Yes. The cuff of the father is the dungeon name.
Okay,
What was
yep,
his name?
still Alexander, okay. Let's do it.
Because I know there's 3 ultimates in this game.
Okay.
And one's the Coils of Bahamut. The other one's Alexander. And then there's another one that I'm assuming is upcoming. I think it's called Uwu.
Okay.
Which are like the 3 hardest contents in the game. I think they said like 2 or 3% of players have ever completed them.
Huh. On, like,
And the-
stream or whatever?
On Ultimate, which is like a level all in itself.
Yeah.
So it goes extreme. So it goes hard, extreme, savage, ultimate.
Okay.
And yeah, only like 2 or 3% of people have ever completed one on ultimate, not alone all 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super down. I'll probably do.
Yeah.
I'm down for extreme. Ultimate sounds a little daunting.
Well, even extreme is pretty difficult without like eye level
Ow.
syncing yourself. Like we wiped we wiped like 5 or 6 times last night trying to do
Oh my god!
Ramu.
Fully whipped.
Okay.
And we didn't level sync. So I could only imagine like if you level synced and made your gear worse, it would be a lot more
Yeah.
difficult.
Bit, yeah.
It's kind of just nice though to like have those things to go do just for fun, like not needing to farm them and complete them for the gear, but just to like go and do it because you want to give it a try.
Absolutely.
It's like if you ever get bored of just smashing your face off the wall because you're not getting it done, like you don't need to do it, you can just leave.
Yeah.
But I think that was the thing that I don't know. It's not the fact that I disliked it about WoW. It was
Oh,
just the
don't
fact that
worry.
like you needed to do it.
Don't worry, I disliked a lot of things about WoW.
I was just talking to 2 guys in my FC, and they were saying that this is their first MMO they've ever played. They typically play shooters.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
you just dropped.
Where's the Foundation? You're teleporting right now?
Each guard.
Okay, I need to go there.
Just doing quests.
Woo!
Yeah. But yeah, they typically only play shooters. This was their first one that they've ever gotten into, and they're enjoying it a lot. They're just like, yeah, like, I typically like can't choose which class to play, or like in
Yeah.
other games, like I can't choose which character to play. Like this has been really nice, where I can kind of just jump between them, and I'm like, well, most MMOs are not like this.
Yep.
You choose one and you make a new character for every single fucking one.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. They're like, how would I know which one I wanted to play?
These guys must be
Like,
really
you
young.
don't.
They must be very young.
They're like 19,
You could
I would say. They typically play, as I said, like Overwatch and Valorant and shit like that.
Kids.
Yeah.
Children.
Childs.
That's fine. I was there too once.
I just thought it was funny. They were
Yeah.
like, oh.
I still don't even
Like, yeah.
consider Overwatch a shooter. It's not a
Are
shooter.
they all there?
Overwatch isn't a shooter. It's a MOBA.
You have guns.
Not everybody. Only like half the characters have guns. Not even.
They all have guns.
They don't?
In Valorant?
No, I said Overwatch.
Oh, I thought I was talking about Valorant.
Oh, no. Valorant's a shooter.
I
Yeah,
was like, every single one will have a fucking gun.
yeah. No, Valorant's a shooter. And Overwatch isn't a shooter.
When I played, like 90% of them had guns. The only one who didn't was,
I did get that.
or the only one that didn't have a ranged weapon was the tank. Reinhardt
Yeah.
was like the last time I played. But I mean, like,
Most of the
The
people
last
don't
time
even
I
have
played-
guns. Most people have like laser beams that shoot out of their hands or healing things from their hand. There's no movement inaccuracy. There's no recoil. None of that. Which is fine for an arena shooter. But it's a MOBA. It's a MOBA. And that's fine. The first person MOBA game. You even have towers, basically. The way that the checkpoints are set up. Because you have the people defending checkpoints. It's a MOBA. It's a fun MOBA. Not a
I
shooter.
haven't played in forever.
Not a shooter, though.
One
Do you
pushing
have
up
people-
mid.
Huh?
Careful mid.
I'm trying to think of the game. I've like the last time I played that game, the hacker girl came out. Who could go
It's like
invisible and like
20 fucking
hack-
characters in
hack
that
shit.
game now.
Yeah.
Played it like
When I played, there was like 3 characters that had been introduced since beta.
yeah. It's like what Valorant's doing.
I think they need to do it though.
I
Like
don't.
adding characters and stuff.
Well, not.
Otherwise, like the meta just gets too the same.
Well, it doesn't, because if you start adding maps, changes. You're supposed to the changing in the meta is supposed to be more balanced on the ability to tweak. And changing of the maps and changing balancing of the guns, which is supposed to only happen few and far between. I think the issue, like what Valorant has with the 2 characters, is way more characters than they do places to play them. That's my issue with it. They only have
See, I'm
5.
comparing it to a MOBA, which instantly goes back to your thing.
Exactly,
It's
because
a MOBA.
it is. And Valorant is kind of, it's
Maybe
a
I'll
shooter
throw it
MOBA.
up.
Because there's hero classes. Which
Yeah.
is fine. I don't put it in the same category. I mean, Battlefield has classes too, in that way. It's not quite as drastic. But like,
Nice.
let's say Battlefield
Back from the
classes, like,
He was B.
only engineers can repair, only assault can heal, only recon can put up spawn beacons and do certain things, and only support can do ammo and that, right?
Yeah, it's minimal classes.
It's
There's
very
4
minimal.
classes. You choose what you want to do, and then that's your objective.
Yeah, and I mean, you can still change things within those, and there is overlap in them. But yeah, like, they're still classes. They're just not quite
Not the same, I don't think, though.
right. I agree.
Because, like, yeah, Overwatch, Valorant, League, they have classes that, like, you're supposed to fill a certain role, but you have
Yes.
different abilities or different ways of doing that.
Yeah, so you have heroes that play in roles,
Yeah.
which is very different than normal kind of shooter. I don't mind that it's a MOBA, but what I don't like is when it's like completely disregarded and is treated like the most amazing competitive shooter on earth. Stop. I'm not saying it's bad, but the ducks are ducks. Make sure that ducks are ducks. Yeah, that can absolutely be what people want to play, but I don't compare it Don't put it in the same space as some of the other. That's my thing about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you talk to Charles, man, whenever he plays, I don't know if he's still awake. Whenever he plays Valorant, he's like, fuck this game because the recoil doesn't make any goddamn sense. Because it doesn't. It's like the most unrealistic recoil I've ever seen in my life. And the most inconsistent recoil. And that's okay. That's okay. But don't pretend that it's realistic. You don't pretend. You know what I mean? Like, I want to play Splitgate. I downloaded it. I need to play Splitgate soon. It's an arena shooter. It's like Halo, very Halo-esque mixed with like portals and shit. Super down. Rocket boosts and everything. You know?
Interesting.
I'm super down. It's free too.
There's a new Halo game coming out anyways, isn't there? Halo Infinite?
Yeah, but it's not out yet.
I was one of the guys in my FC. He was saying that he wasn't playing Final Fantasy for a little bit because he was trying out the alpha or the beta or whatever was just happening.
Yeah, there's a preview out for it. A cup. Devata. Whoa.
All spinny and such.
Dizzy.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This one only has 4 objectives too.
I never know how to designate what would be a main tank in these groups.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I kind of just go with like that guy's probably the main tank because he has more health. That's legit just like my measuring stick for it.
Yeah.
No idea that's a good measuring stick at all. Well, guess we go down the trash chute.
This reminds me of the dwarf raid in DSO.
Yeah, yeah. The
All
dwarven
mechanized stuff.
or the gnomish capital in WoW.
Yeah. I never played a gnome, so I didn't really go there often.
Well, all the Alliance do that dungeon.
Yeah.
Should have missed out.
I didn't play Alliance ever.
Really good stories in it. I actually did enjoy. Story-wise, I enjoyed Alliance much more than I enjoyed Horde.
What story? My favorite story, honestly, was in Mr. Pandaria.
But you
It
didn't
was the first one I
start.
played.
You didn't start
but-
when the game came out at all. That's a different thing. It's not your
I was
fault, but
fucking 8.
I don't know. It's not your fault, but that's a big thing. Oh, good. It started before. Okay.
Here, I'm not skipping the cutscene.
I did, but only because I'm a tank.
Fuck them. They want to start without you, then let them die.
I can be here.
Oh yeah, this is the last room.
No, but you didn't do the when it's basically think about it like the beginning stuff of Final Fantasy 15. Like that's the story
Was it
parts that we had to
entertaining
do. Huh?
But was it entertaining though?
Depended.
So like, my favorite thing in the story when I played, which was missed, was like all the shit going down with Hellscream. Garrosh.
Okay.
Like, he was the war chief, and people didn't see him doing things the right way, and
Yeah.
just like all that shit going down, and then they finally fucking killed him. No, it's like, that was great. That was
That's cool.
something like
Yeah.
I followed. And the best, so it was nice because yes, it was a part of the story, kind of, but like you could follow the story just by paying attention to the read.
Fuck!
Okay.
But
Which one is this guy fighting?
I'm fighting the one on the left.
Well, not you. I'm just worried about the tank. He keeps switching with when he's attacking.
I wonder if they share health.
No, he just keeps turning around. There we go. Oh, maybe they do.
There's bombs. These bombs. Kill the bomb. No, no. Fuck the bomb.
Sounds like a DPS problem.
So,
Hi!
you're telling me you need a better tank?
Yeah, we need to replace better. I saw you in Idle Shower.
Yeah. I was, trying to get a dungeon going, and, well, that didn't work.
But did you not get into that dungeon?
No.
We'll do it in a
I was
second.
trying to pre-build one, and
We can do it.
then
in
my
a
dog
sec.
decided to stick his head in the trash can, and I had to go punish him.
We're doing raids.
Yeah, little ones. Just give us a minute. I don't know what was going on, man. You were gone for so long. Twice tonight.
So,
Living a second life.
I've had this dog for 7 years. Never ever has he ever stuck his head in the trash can. And I watch somebody else's dog, and next thing you know, he's got all kinds of bad habits. And it's like,
Oh yeah, dude. My in-laws, their dog, little wiener dog. Every time he's around my dog, my dog starts doing shit he would never do. Every time. Every single time. It's like he's talking to him and whispering in his fucking ear. Every time.
and it's like,
Stop.
You need 2 more points.
Got 100 poetics there.
We're getting a decent amount.
once you get past this dungeon, what do you got to do? Is just like a quest line to get into
One more.
Shadowborn?
One more trial.
Are you in the dungeon or the trial?
He has
I
to
had
do
a
a dungeon still.
Yeah. So you have a dungeon and then a trial, and then you have
Well,
all the fun story stuff, which is pretty decent. And then you have a bunch of quests that unlock new dungeons and shit.
I think I only have a tank and a DPS that I can do that dungeon in. I don't think my healer isn't 60 yet. So, do you want me to tank or DPS?
Is it 60 or 58?
I don't know. I think my healer's like 56. I'm not sure.
Well, my samurai's only 56, so
Fine.
hey, man.
Fine. The arm of the father's not accessible. We'll do that one later then. Let me take a look at what I got. White mage is 56. I invite you.
Unable to join party.
Did they give you a reason?
No.
Ah, okay. Now you're in. There you go.
Like, what the fuck was that about?
All right. Here, yeah, let's see, dungeons. Yeah, I have to do my bard then. Is your healer 60, Cryo?
58.
We'll have to get
As
it.
long as you guys could tell me what the fuck I'm doing, then it'd be alright.
Well, no, not worried about that. We're just trying to fill out the group. That's all. I'll have to do it on my bard if you're tanking.
What's the dungeon?
The chemical facility. It's 60.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly what I said. I can play on the Bard.
I mean,
Bard's 60.
this was the one though that took me 3 seconds to queue as a DPS.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't queue together, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
we
only
can.
2.
What?
How?
What are you talking about?
We have 3 DPS and there's
No,
only 2 DPS.
Simon's gonna tank it.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'm a
this
tank,
was
boy.
samurai.
I've got 20,000 health. I'm a tank.
20,000. So does my Bard.
Hey, man.
My tank has 32,000. What the hell are you doing?
I'm only at 190 fucking item level, Dickie.
Man, get
All
your
right.
shit together. My Bard is 237. What are you doing over there?
I didn't do any fucking dungeons. I just quested it.
It's not that. It's actually, Cryo showed me where to buy all the gear. If you go to Ishgard. I'm not even kidding. I'll meet you at the port in Ishgard, the big one.
You should actually check how many things you have.
Well, let's just do the dungeon first. Yeah, if you...
like this dungeon was super quick
Yeah.
when I played it.
Simon, you know, remember those, like... Remember that currency you got in Realm Reborn?
Poetics.
Poetics?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use those for level 60 gear, too. And you can buy, like, really expensive level 60 gear. That helps a lot.
It's item
Oh.
level 270, I think.
I think that's where it caps at, yeah.
I'm in full 270 gear.
I'm not in full, but... Well, because I split some across my Bard and my tank. So, my Bard is level 237. But yeah, we'll work on that, Simon. I'll show you where it's at. It's actually right next to the port, so... You're probably capped on it. If you look at your currency right now, you're probably capped. God, how do I play Bard again? Okay, here we go.
I don't know. I have to check where my currency is.
It's,
Shift C,
it's Control C.
Control C. That's
By
exactly
default.
what it said. I knew it was something C.
Yeah. See what I have. I only have 475 of it right now because I spent them all.
I only have 203.
Oh dang! So you spent a bunch again?
Spend them all.
I haven't been fucking doing dungeons there, buddy.
All? Man, doing dungeons and doing... I know you don't like the dirty word, doing dailies. But the dailies can just be a dungeon. Yeah, trials, all that stuff, man.
Basically, any max level content will give you poetics.
Yeah, it gives you a lot, too. So, like, if
gotta
you...
choose what you want to do.
If you do, like, the daily... I know you don't like the word, but if you do the daily, like, leveling dungeon, where it's just like, please find me a group thing, and just do one of those to get a bunch, it helps like crazy. It really
It
does.
actually also gives you like 2 levels of experience, typically too.
It can. Well, not all the way at 60, it doesn't.
Yeah, depends where you are.
Yeah.
Anything 50 and below, typically.
Yeah, it's pretty good for that. Highly recommend, man.
Yeah, I do my leveling every day.
I don't,
Leveling
but...
roulette. It's just so quick and like what, half an hour, 45 minutes.
But that is how I pretty much leveled my healer.
Yeah, it's,
I haven't
It's not
really,
bad.
I haven't really done
Mindless.
anything else. Yeah. And my DPS is
choose
super
which
low.
one you want to do and do the leveling roulette each day, and it'll get it pretty quickly.
Yeah. My DPS
Like I
is
just got my
super
healer
low.
all the way up.
Exactly. That's how I've been leveling the healer in general. I haven't really done anything else other than like somebody needs a healer. I legit forgot how to DPS on this guy, right?
It's okay, I'm here.
Yeah, do it for me, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. But yeah, Simon, that's actually helped me a lot. Because my tank was a lot higher spec than my Bard was. For gear. I don't know if you're muted or you just don't want to hear our shit anymore.
I just don't want to fucking do dailies.
Well, it's not. I don't really consider it dailies. It's just doing a dungeon, like a random dungeon, once a day. That, I mean, yes, it's technically a daily, but I don't really consider that like daily quests. Do you know what I mean?
It's not like a grind. It's just doing something. I enjoy dungeons.
Just doing the one. Like, do it on your tank, and say, okay, one daily dungeon, or that's it. Like
the Crystal Tower actually gives you even more.
Oh, the daily
Gives you
raid,
300.
yeah. Yeah.
300 poetics. Really, it's anything. As I said, any max level content. If you like, it doesn't need to be a daily. Just any max level content.
Yeah.
Whatever you enjoy, if you do it, you'll get poetics.
PvP too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really worth it, man. I don't
spent
do
the
them
last
every day
couple
either.
days doing trials for fun,
Yeah.
and I've been getting them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not even like I was trying to get them. I was getting them for the doing something they gave them.
Well, because you can do it on like your tank or whatever, and then just put the gear on your samurai.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, that's how I leveled my healer. Because leveling a healer is boring as hell in the real world. It is. It sucks. But if you just dungeon, it's awesome. So.
What's this guy do?
Yeah, you're fine.
Dying over here.
How's the air quality up there, man? There's been so many fires.
Oh god.
Right?
Well, I know it's terrible with you, Simon. How is it in Canada?
We have a bunch of forest fires in upper Ontario.
Yeah, is it hitting you pretty bad, like air quality wise?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it as much anymore.
We got it here too from the fires in Canada and California. Denver is like just the worst right now, man. May as well not even be there. How bad is it for you, Simon? I know you're pretty high up, but it's still got to be getting you.
So, because it's on that mountain, it stays here and just builds until it goes over the mountain.
Oh my god. You just have it like lingering the whole time.
Pretty much.
Oh my god!
In the name of the Emperor!
Somebody has their sound on.
Yeah, I hear cryos, I think.
See?
What button do I have bound for that?
It's all on my headphones.
There is nowhere to run! Can you withstand this?
Oh. I have sound on. Maybe you're hearing me. Could be. These open headphones try to do certainly project some shit out. And then Heather just yells in the background. That's okay. Why does Clark always do it? He tells me, he texts me, I'm gonna talk shit here when he gets here. Just text me, I guess you know, stream tonight? I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. Get your AoE on, man. Don't worry if Fire's gonna die. He's supposed to.
What do you mean if Crow's gonna die?
Well, you almost died a couple times.
Did I? I don't see my health.
That's the healer's
Healer
job.
problem.
So I said, don't worry if Cryo's gonna die. Hey, Clark. Dude, I don't know. I got a notification for it on my phone and on my tablet.
What?
I'll tell you this.
Did
Huh? You did too?
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. I gotta say, how about, you know, the best thing is between 9 and 9:30. Just check if you do feel like watching. You didn't get a notification, just check. Probably here. Not always. Probably here. I usually let you know if I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
last.
But I've been on for a while, man. Let's see, uptime. Been around, man. Chuck was on, I don't know, I think he fell asleep. All
Nice
good.
stag.
What?
Oh, the healer's fucking being fucking retarded.
Why? Don't use that dirty word on YouTube stream, sir.
I take
Fuckity fuck,
offense to
fuck,
that.
fuck, fuck, fuck.
No, not that one. That's not the one that algorithms you. It's just the one I have to edit out over and over. May work. Yeah, man, hour and a half, Clark, dude. What up? I don't know what to tell you, man. I turned on the bell to all notifications, and it started going to my phone for everything. I did that because yesterday I didn't even know that Dead was streaming. I didn't know because I was talking to King, and he said, well, I'm going to watch you stream. And I was like, okay, but I'm not on till 9. He was like, oh, I guess I'm watching Dead. There he is. Hey, Cryo, I talked to King, man. Yesterday, quite a bit. Been gone a while.
I'm on site already.
Or you don't remember what I'm talking about?
I know you played with him a bunch.
Yeah.
I didn't really play with him at all.
You didn't?
No. I think I joined like one of your Discords
Yeah.
one day, and he was in here once. But that's all I pretty much know of him.
He's been in here quite a bit, but he's been gone for a while. Man, I guess he's been in and out of the hospital with a bunch of crazy health stuff. Just, I don't know what the hell's going on.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Like, I was like, man, he hasn't been streaming in a while, and usually he hops in. I was letting him know, hey, you know, we switched over to YouTube and stuff. He's like, oh, it's cool, man. I just got back from the hospital again. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh, hopefully he's doing all right. I don't know, Clark. Maybe he's gonna blame Apple at this point.
Fuck Apple.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that far. Blame the iPhone.
That's because you have a Mac.
I do have a
Great.
Mac. Playing this on Windows. And I have my Android tablet up. I mean,
What else are you gonna-
what the hell more do you want from me? I don't hate Apple products. I'm less and less an iPhone fan. Every time I try to think of switching back, there are some things I do much prefer on iPhone in general, but it doesn't necessarily grab me. They gotta do a certain few things before I go on there. But you're on Windows. I know you're on Windows. But your notification would be on your phone, right? Where would you normally get notifications? Other than like the little drop down, I guess. I don't know. I need notifications to go to my phone, otherwise I never see them. Doesn't go to my phone, it doesn't exist. Feels like. I don't know, Clark, but you're always invited to be here right around 9. I try to be more on time. It's tough with kids sometimes. I wasn't too late today, though. Yesterday, I was like hitting the go live button, and I was helping Sparks with his OBS stuff. So, which is fine. I'd rather help him do it before we started than do it the whole time while we're streaming. So. Yeah, that's how you normally do it, Clark? Okay. I honestly don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know. I had to set it on my personal account. I set it to all notifications. My other accounts, it's
Block
muted.
running this way?
Actually, I don't even have it on the other accounts.
130 on Viper. I had a better gun.
Glad you guys are on tonight, though. I don't know that I would have played Final Fantasy this long tonight if you weren't.
Been feeling Sea of Thieves?
Oh, I love Sea of Thieves, man. I do. That is just one of those games where I could just keep going. I think one day, yeah, man, basically a week. This was a while back. I took a week off of work, and Charles, it was like his short week, so he only had to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we played Sea of Thieves from like 9 in the morning till at least lunch, and then came back on till like I had to go get my daughter from daycare. You prepaid daycare, you use it, and yeah, and then I would probably stream it that night. I was streaming here, and he was streaming there. Right, that was all over, man. It was fun. I think we spent like practically 3 whole days with some breaks in between just playing Sea of Thieves.
I don't remember that.
It's like for no reason. It was just, I don't know, of all the games, that one felt easiest to just like, yeah, let's play it. There's a certain relaxing factor to that game. Like when you're traveling between, because partially because there's always that danger that a player or a Kraken or Megalodon is gonna come up on you. You missed it the other night, man. Chuck and I beat a Kraken.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I was playing yesterday with, Sparks, dude. And a Megalodon came after us. And so, like, while we were deciding what to do about the Megalodon, a ghost ship came up out of the water at us.
Fight them both.
No, we had to run. It was very difficult, too. It was Sparks' first time playing, and he was not very coordinated on the ship. So I was trying to do everything, and I'm, like, crashing into shit. So, but it was a lot of fun, because there was, like, this constant anxiety of it all.
Right. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
Was that nothing's planned.
No, and then
Skyrim, you play something and it's like if you played it 3 different times, it would never be the same.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's always the threat of a player coming and screwing the entire thing up.
Yeah. I remember we thought a player was fucking with us, but it was just Dad forgot his fucking toast on the grill.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I think it might have been me even. I don't know. Yeah, just left food on the grill, on the hot plate, and kept burning the ship down.
Our ship's on fire. Run back. Go,
Yeah.
Go find that fucker.
Yeah, we thought a
Burn our
player
ship
just
down.
firebombed it and ran, and they were like, "But all the loot's still here. Why would they just firebomb it and not take the loot?"
They're fucking with us.
Yeah, they gotta be trolling
My
us.
game.
Nope. Yeah. Are you gonna watch the cutscene, Simon? I don't know if the other guy is. The other guy watching the cutscene, Cryo?
I think the other guy's not, but I think Maro should watch it.
I'll watch it while you are, dude. I'll watch it while you are.
The champion of hiding.
Backside, backside.
I would have watched it if I didn't have the auto skip on.
Tell me,
Sure.
why
Yeah.
do you despise the private?
Well, it's so long, I don't want to just be jumping around waiting
They
for
are
it.
the
I'd rather just watch it
embodiment
again.
of mortal
You can watch it on my
Oh,
stream.
what?
mortal desire.
crew. Maybe I'll bring that back up.
You still on your laptop, Cryo?
Yep.
Oh man.
It runs the game surprisingly well.
I did a comparison because I have an engineering laptop that they gave me. It's one of these Dell high-end ones. And my Asus laptop is more powerful and lighter weight.
Yeah.
It's pretty hilarious.
Where do I actually see my FPS inside?
Steam, you can hit Shift Tab. And you can go to the in-game overlay spot.
In settings, and then you can turn it on.
Yeah. Oh, fight time. I forgot this cutscene's a lot shorter than the other one.
I don't actually see it.
So if you hit Shift Tab, go down to settings at the bottom.
Yep.
And then the brings up a menu. It says in-game on the right.
Yep.
And then in there you'll see an in-game FPS counter, and you select where it goes.
Where is that?
In the middle, on the left.
Oh, off. Okay.
The drop down, yeah.
Top left. Bottom right. Shift tab needs to be changed as well.
You can. It's up to you, but not right now. Now we're waiting on you. Do
So I'm
it.
getting 34 frames per second. Which is pretty good, because ESO I was getting like 20.
You're a freaking trooper, man. I gotta say, some things in your life you just don't find. I don't. Wow.
Never had anything different. So
That's a good point. I stay in the 140s here.
yeah, I've always played on a laptop just because I travel so often.
You used to.
Yeah. Before all this shenanigans happen.
Are you gonna be traveling for work? Is that just like the clients and stuff, or what?
Well, like I had a laptop because work as well as like gaming. Like I would travel back and forth between friends' house and play like at their house, right? Like I'd go over to their house and play like League, and then come back to my house and play League.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't dislike gaming laptops, but I kind of swore them off after the last one I had. It's the one I took to Iraq, and it was good. It was an iPower, and it was super powerful. Blah blah blah. Big heavy fucker. And what killed me though was that I guess it overheated one day or something. Like it didn't have any kind of protection apparently, or whatever the deal was. But the GPU, whenever it would get warm, would just like start flickering black. The whole screen would start flickering black, and it was definitely like the GPU couldn't handle it anymore. It was power or what, and there was like no fix for it because you can't just like swap a GPU in these things not easily. This is one of those that was soldered on. It was dedicated, but it was soldered in there. I'm like, man. So to me, that was just like, I hate gaming laptops. That's why I am so in love with the new cloud gaming world coming out.
That the Steam thing?
All of it.
I'm looking forward to that Steam thing when it comes.
No, yeah, I'm not getting the Steam Deck. I just mean like cloud.
You skipped the cutscene, Meryl.
This is actually the
Yes,
good part.
you
This is that's the really good part, dude.
You skipped it.
Oh, fuck,
Oh, you
dude.
motherfuckers.
What?
I'll go back and watch it.
You better. Because the next trial won't make any sense now.
They combined and turned into this Ascian Prime thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring, at least.
Yeah. Don't skip the next cutscene then. The end cutscene for this one. Don't skip that.
Yeah. This is all like the final ARR shit. All the stuff that actually is worth it.
Oh god.
Alright, burn them down.
I took one, you guys took the other. Teamwork.
Right. Well, I'm guessing I do less DPS than you anyhow.
I would assume so.
Probably.
But who knows?
I don't know. Don't forget your orbs, fellas.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, you're one thing. At least the healer did it. Cryo
I
knew
didn't
better.
take the orbs either.
Yeah, I know. It's Cryo knew better.
I haven't done this in so long.
So long. Last week.
When was that last week?
He did this one last week.
Probably missed the orbs then too.
Probably did.
Alright, release your DPS.
Yeah.
You have a 5% DPS increase right now.
I keep forgetting my shit. Ah, I hate it when she does that because she wipes my dots.
Oh my god, you fuckers with your red.
What?
Those red circles that go around whoever.
All the big purple
people.
shits, yeah.
You guys stack them so it just like covers the whole like this side of them.
Wasn't me, man.
I was like, ah.
The healer ran like right for you. Alright, now go get to a purple spot. Little void thing.
Don't do it. No, this is mine. Fuck you, Mara. No. I made it. You beat me to it.
I don't remember what these little guys had to do. Just take the damage.
Don't let them touch you.
I would just take the damage.
No, I didn't take any damage.
I just chose to eat the damage because, well,
You're a tank.
So, I think they're gonna eventually blow up, but you can also be damaged by your like mine. So you have to stay away from mine and yours.
Really bad at remembering to use lockjaw.
We are getting fucking nuked right now.
Ow. Alright, actually
Look at
watch
my
this
health.
one.
This is the ending cutscene, like if you just killed Gaius.
Is that like a Zoomer WoW reference?
No, Gaius was the end boss of ARR.
I'm just joking.
Like, what the fuck?
Alright, you exit, do that long thing. I don't get the long cutscene. Yeah, I can actually switch to tank for the next one.
but
Is it not 60?
No, well, my
Oh, it's a
tank
dual
is 60.
tank.
It's a dual tank, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it is 60, but it's a dual tank, yeah.
they split apart.
That could be a
Well,
gunbreaker too.
He's not the boss.
I'm a gunbreaker too.
Copycat.
My-
I've gotten gunbreaker. I just haven't like I have all the abilities on my fire right now. I just haven't gone through them all yet. I have no idea what I need to do. I also went and got dancer.
Oh, I'm not doing that one.
Look at me. Aren't I sexy?
Is that the word for it?
Oh no.
Is that the word for it?
Oh
I
yeah.
I never know these days.
Again, haven't actually played it. Just have all the abilities sitting on my fire.
Alright.
I don't think I'll be doing the duty tonight.
No, it's super quick.
It's-
I know it's late, but it's super quick. As long as we get a good queue. It's only one boss. The trial.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember Knights of the Round from Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, it was like my favorite one.
Yeah, it's that.
This
Oh my God, Cryo. What are you doing to your microphone?
Ow!
sat up from poaching.
Stop touching your microphone. Stop it. You gotta do something about that.
Okay.
You gotta figure out your microphone.
Use the duty finder to front thwarted.
You already finished that one?
Right there. Yeah.
I felt like that was a lot longer when I watched it.
I didn't hit escape or nothing.
Yeah, no, I believe you. Kinda. Alright.
Lies and slander.
I have to go get Chelsea a glass of water. So,
Okay.
yeah. Do you get the pop one done?
It's water. How far do you have to go? Ha! There it is. God damn it.
I don't know. I'll click commence, but
Just
I'm
hit
probably
it.
gonna
It's
be
just
okay.
water. It's just water. Go.
I'll watch the cutscene
There you go.
if there is one.
It probably is one. I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, Knights of the Round was like my favorite summon.
Yeah, well, here you go.
'Cause all you had to do was chain that, like, if you had the material to like run it,
Yep.
you'd do it like 7 times, and it was just like nothing stood.
I am good.
I figured you'd be fine. If both the tanks watch the cutscene, they don't really have a choice but to wait, right?
Well, I didn't go get it, so
Oh, it's just water. You have time to go get water.
that's fine.
Unless you gotta like go out and pump it.
No, she came down and grabbed it.
All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Never get. Every like one of these benevolent rulers want like peace. End all conflict, everything. It doesn't work. I don't understand the concept.
See, that's the opposite of me if I was in charge.
Yeah.
I'd be like, who can I turn into the next glass factory?
Well, no, I just mean that like this idea of peaceful utopia on Earth is not realistic with humans.
Alright, so I'm the off tank because I have lower health.
Okay. See, that I told you that was a good metric.
Or
Cryo.
just main tank it and you can tell me what the fuck to do.
I don't know. I was off tank last time. I don't know. I don't really think there's actually ads. That's the thing. So we'll just hit him a bunch.
I think there's ads. They just don't have an aggro table.
Yeah, I think it's the Knights of the Round summon basically, but I don't know. Just do whatever. Yeah, like you can't actually target these guys.
We're done half the fight.
This is so easy, yeah. I was disappointed with how easy it was. Just gotta say. Like I know it's the whole leveling thing. People are super high level, but like.
Well, it's all for the story, so I think people make it like they make it a lot easier.
I think
so that
so.
anybody can finish it.
I suppose since it's like a required one.
Yeah.
But
Whereas, like the extreme would be a lot more difficult.
I would love to see an extreme version of this because this guy looks badass. The knights are badass.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh,
Look familiar yet?
Yep.
Like it. Yeah, but like you can't actually target these dudes. We just have to survive their stuff. So I actually don't know why they need 2 tanks. Oh, this guy can target. Never mind, I guess we can. I don't really remember it. Apparently. But I can't right away.
Ah!
It's funny watching everybody run up like I was watching Cryo.
They just kept getting bigger.
I know. Just see you doing your little Naruto run over there.
I like the fucking world. Earth just in the background.
Yeah, it's so cool. Fine, I'll stand over here. Jeez. The glass shatter stuff just reminds me of Final Fantasy VII so much.
What's the glass shatter have to do in Final Fantasy VII?
Well, even even graphically, like that's how Shiva would always end in 7. She'd freeze you, and then that's when the whole snap the finger thing was.
Congratulations, you finished 7 word.
There you go. It was worth staying awake just another 8 or 9 minutes for, huh?
Yeah, and now
Go
I
quick.
go do the other one,
What other one?
the next expansion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're trying to work on. We're still kind of. I don't think we actually started.
We haven't.
How can this be?
We're still
I
trying
haven't
to start.
started it
A
yet.
millennium of
Yeah, if you haven't, then I definitely haven't.
eyes
It's still the
combined,
pre
and still
like in
you
between.
stand.
Yeah,
Heaven's Word and
it's pretty good though.
Storm
There's-
Blood.
A lot of dungeons that popped up though. That's good. Like, Cry was telling me if you go to that Ishladen place after this, Simon, like next time you play, and just do a bunch of those blue quests, you get a whole bunch of dungeons and raids open up.
Yeah.
Or Illidan?
Whatever is I think it's like Ishladen? I don't know. The other main city up there, not instead of Ishgard.
Idleshire.
And yeah, the one with all the weird little kobold-looking dudes.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah, I was
consider.
looking at the gear that they sell, and it's not near as high item level as 270.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
240.
We can show you though. Like, if
Yeah,
you go
yeah, I meant to show
uh,
you. Go to Ishgard. That's the easiest one to find there. The one that was up there that you were showing me, Cryo, was, I don't know.
Yeah, probably not the easiest to find.
But they had the stuff, it just, not the weapons. Not that I found at least, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll meet you. There you go. Yes, I'll teleport there too.
Cutscene.
Oh, you're good. I only skipped the end of it because I'd already seen it. But it's a cool cutscene.
I just got told I can sleep in the spare room tonight because I didn't go get her water.
We told you.
Well, I
Told
didn't
you-
read. I didn't read the text until 7 minutes after she had sent it,
Yeah.
and then by that time she had been walking down the stairs. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck me.
No, you make mortgage payments, right?
I do.
There you go. Worry about it. I have never done the spare of the couch that way. What up, lady?
I just messaged her back and told her I'd sleep there for the rest of the week.
I won't be on much later tonight, folks, because tomorrow I actually have to make sure that kids are ready for school.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? That.
I'm against school right now.
You don't have kids either.
You know.
What do you mean against school? Like the general sense of
Oh.
education or what?
Yeah, just higher education currently.
Well, we're looking at elementary, so I don't think higher education is the issue. What's going on? Are you having college problems all of a sudden?
No, I had an idiot tell me that I wasn't qualified for something because I didn't have a college degree, and then I ended up having to help him on his engineering application.
I just wouldn't have helped. I just told him I wouldn't qualify. No, I've been there, man. I had very recently. Scott made
Scott told me to do it just to like put it in his face.
Yeah.
I came back to my desk and he was giggling.
Yeah. No, very recently I had one company that was courting me. Hey, Go, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm almost going to bed here in a bit. I had one company courting me and they came back like, oh wait, you don't have a degree. It's like, yeah, but you know what? You liked everything on my resume and you liked everything that was, you know, that we were talking about and working on and everything, but like just not having a degree was an automatic disqualification. Like, well then.
Was this the one I churched you up for?
No. This was something totally different. But this is a local one. But that tells me that, and I replied to them and I said, well, that's okay. Because if that is seriously I said if that's a requirement to work there, I don't want to work there. So I said it wouldn't be a fit.
Holy cutscenes, Batman.
Oh, it's the end of it's the end. That's why. I'm good, Go. I'm good. Tired. We're good. Sleeping a bit. We did a bunch of dungeons tonight. Made sure Marrow got through so we could finish up this expansion as far as the main. What have you been up to, man? More hanging out in the mountains of Georgia? Yeah, but I had that situation where it was like, well, you know, if you like everything else, but you don't want, all you want is a person with a degree. Clearly not an environment I want to be in to begin with. You know? And they weren't even offered. That was actually a pay cut that they were talking about. Yeah, cool. Shows you how far degrees get there.
Where do I gotta go?
Go to Ishgard. I mean, you gotta go there anyway. I'm sure you'll finish all the cutscenes tomorrow. It's kind of late for you. Freezing cold, man. Oh, I think I'd be trading you right now. Unless it's literally freezing, then I guess one extreme wouldn't really be worth trading for the other.
Ishgard. I'm in Foundation.
Yeah, Foundation is Ishgard.
I know. That's where I'm at.
We're right here. Cryo and I are both by the main port. I'm jumping on a caravan.
I'm upstairs. I have to go down.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're actually at the port.
How did you port into Foundation without going to the crystal?
I think it's his
Cutscene.
Cutscene brought him there.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? There's another crystal I just haven't attuned to?
See, even right now. Oh, it's a good game, man. Go. Even right now, for you not Freedom Unit users, it's 25 out.
Yeah, so the one that you want to do is Shire Gear. It's 170 or 270.
See, my tank is mostly 255, so I haven't really been spending anything on him. Spending on the Bard, but maybe
It's probably not worth it.
Oh, they don't have
No.
weapons.
They
Yeah,
do.
they do.
Oh,
just
I
go to
can't
the very
afford them
top.
yet.
To the top of the
Yeah,
list.
you can't afford. It's 600 for a weapon. But you can. What I did, Simon, the biggest things that were holding back my especially gear score was rings, bracelets, chokers. Those were holding me back like crazy. Like if you're just going off a gear score, my rings, bracelets, and chokers were just. They were some. One of them was like level 80 and shit. I had level 250 gear.
I'll be back in a sec.
So yeah, man. Like I said, if you do those dailies, another word. It's a dirty word, but the duty roulette. You just do one of those whenever you can. Man, I tell you. Like the 50, 60, 70 dungeon gives you 100 right off the bat. The main scenario one is like for any main scenario quest one, that's 300. Just for doing one of those. Doing one alliance raid is 100 and a normal raid is 80, and then that's it for those ones. Just that off the bat. And that's
Alright,
pretty cool.
yeah.
You're not lying, that is cold. But I just say that because it has a cap of 2,000. So if you just kind of do those, it'll quickly get there. I'm not going to old duh.
No, I went there just because I'm going to an inn.
You actually don't need to.
As long as you're in a town.
Yeah.
You have a little dialogue.
My
I just don't-
microphone.
Again?
I go to town just because I also do retainer stuff before I log,
Oh.
and they're in the inn.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's good too.
I just unlocked my squadron.
Playing Star Wars?
Now, when you level up your free company, or your whatever the fuck they're called, so like mine's the Flame.
Oh, the Grand Companies. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you level up the Grand Companies to a certain level, you'll squadron, which basically you can hire people to be on your team and send them out on missions, and then once you get them to a certain level, you can start running dungeons with them as your other people, so you don't have to sit in dungeon queues.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so like if you want to level a DPS, you can have your healer, tank, and other DPS a part of your squadron,
Bots?
and just as bots. And basically, like you farm them up so well that they'll do basically the whole dungeon for you, and you can just kind of walk along with them.
That is nuts.
Yeah, apparently it's like one of the best ways to level up. As long as you can sit like the deal with how boring it could be with
Sure. Bots, yeah.
right? Yeah.
What if they're
People doing shit
good?
for you.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if I can apply for another promotion here.
I'm gonna have to do the hunting log. I had to go and try to do the hunting log.
What does he say? For further promotion, meets needs, meet with satisfaction of commander. You'll find the good commander standing. Okay, yeah, I gotta do quest for him, where I can actually level up.
I'm
Oh,
up to over 1 million gil.
Yeah, nice. I was, and I bought some stuff on the auction house deal, and I'm almost there again, man. It's money.
No, that's what I have on me. I'm just entrusting that to one of my guys, my
Oh, wow.
retainers.
I have 288,000 is my amount of money right now.
I don't know anything about the
But-
retainer stuff, but
My one retainer has 550,000, and the other one now has 1 million, and I still have 53,000 gil.
they going out investing for you?
Yeah, how the fuck do you get so much money?
I sell everything I find on the auction house, Dickie.
Oh wow.
Okay.
or I craft the fuck
Hey,
out of it
Goga.
and send it. And I keep sending them on ventures.
He's dividend
And I've been
investing.
doing side quests too.
Shit. Doing all that and you can't afford gear.
Because I'm not doing dungeons.
Oh, that's cool, man. I don't even know if I have a retainer.
You should. You did the quest. You should have two.
What quest?
I went and unlocked mine. I think I only have one though.
I don't think I did any quests for. I don't know.
It's a level 17 quest.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. If it's blue, I don't know if I did it.
Yeah, some of those blue quests also give you extra things, whether it be a dungeon
Yeah,
and or different things like transmogs and pets.
I know. But man, did I rush through ARR? I tell ya.
I bought a mana cutter. I have a mana cutter. I don't even know how I fucking got it.
It's the story.
No. I know I've got a shitload of minions for stuff. I don't even realize how I got it.
The story.
No.
Yeah.
Some of it's not.
It's a lot
You
from
get,
the
like,
story, though.
You get Sid and Alphino and
I just got another one from the story. I just got Pororogo. I have a wind up. What is this? Haushapan? I don't know.
Portugal.
Yeah, I don't know. Something French.
A sad boy.
Of course, you can pronounce it right.
I got a cactar. I don't
I've
know how I
listened
got a
to the
cactar.
cutscenes.
I don't even know how I got a cactar.
I just unlocked another dungeon because it's for my Grand Company.
Yep.
Dismal Darkhold? Or Dismail. I've never done it, so I gotta do that one next time. Yeah, go. It's an MMO, so there's, dungeons and open world stuff and all that. Final Fantasy, so it's...
Oh man, sorry.
What? Go to bed, man.
I know, spreading the fucking wealth around.
Yeah, no, I'm not far behind. I'm pretty beat today. Well, we put together a sandbox and filled it up, and I still need more sand. Do we put 750 pounds of sand in that bastard?
Oh man, can your truck hold that?
Yeah. Whatever. Get out of here, Mr. Dooley Diesel.
So at work we have food trucks that show up, and sometimes inside their truck or they have a trailer behind it.
Yeah.
And today, of all things, it was two little people.
Hmm.
And they were running a Hawaiian Filipino food truck.
Oh boy.
And they broke their hitch pin. And they were stuck. They had no way to unhook this thing. It was just like literally stuck. And I'm like, I feel if I help the two little people out, my karma score will be better in life. So I went over, unlocked my hitch, pulled it out, took the pin out, walked over to him, and I said, "Here's the keys, here's the hitch pin. You guys have a nice day."
Oh man.
I got free lunch out of that.
That's nice. Yeah. So you
And
did
everybody else in the parking lot, and they were all looking at these two little people, they're girls,
Yeah.
and they're all just kind of looking at me because I'm this giant fuck.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He's like you, Cryo. He's like 6'4" or some shit.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell. Giant
But
people.
when I say little person, this one was maybe like 3 foot tall.
Oh yeah, I mean you mean literal. I get it. Yeah.
You know, back in the day we called him something else, but it's newer age, I guess.
I know, yeah. I know, man. But holy yawns. Yeah, that's cool that you help though. I mean, people just sit there and watch. You're like, man, just help the fuckers out. What are you doing?
And they're like, it did. And I was like, well, the reason it happened is because you need an adjustable hitch instead of just the one coming straight out. Like, oh. It's like, see how your trailer's riding at an angle?
Yeah, you want that to be
Yeah.
flat. You want that to be
You
flat.
want that level. You want that level. They're like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. Here, this will get you by. It's rated at like 16,000 pounds, and I doubt you're pulling that.
What do they have for the trailer?
It's just like a little
That's
7
okay.
by 16. It's like the size of mine, but
That's alright, Goga, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude.
that hitch is rated
Thanks
for
for
way
hanging
more
out.
than I'll ever put on it. So I doubt
Have a
they'll
good
ever
day,
do it.
man. Wake up. Do something awesome with the day, right? Good one.
But you guys have a fun night. I'm going to bed.
Sleep well,
I'll
sir.
talk to you later.
Toodles.
Don't get in fights with Chelsea over water.
Sleeping all day.
Pregnancy thing. Always
Been fun.
just walk in and go to bed like normal. I'm telling you.
Might get strangled in my sleep.
No, no. I don't know, man. You guys are practically married.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, it's never done the couch thing.
It's happened before, you know. I think you allow it to happen once, and then it's just kind of like
Like it's a
the
thing.
go-to threat.
Yep. Yeah. No, I never allowed. I mean, I think Heather might have one night, but not me.
Right.
I think that's actually what that argument ended up as. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for hanging out, Clark. Hold on a second, Kyle. Well, have a good night, man. I'm just freaking tired, sleepy. I don't know. I gotta go to sleep. You have a good night. Hope I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later. Nah, man.